Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NCAA Football series here with the Florida State Seminoles as we are beginning a road trip like none other. Alright, we're going to have about 4 games back to back on the road. And why not get it started off with one of the most difficult games here as we are on the road against NC State. They are number 6 in the country. Both of us teams, we are undefeated. They are 6-0, however, 3-0 in the conference. We are 5-0 in total, 3-0 in the conference as well. So this is definitely going to be a tough test. The Wolfpack have given us fits before. You know, we've come away with victories against them, but they have not been that easy all the time, right? And this one is going to be even crazier, even worse, just because, you know, it's not only a top 25 battle. This is a top 10 matchup. Both teams are on a streak right now, and we're both playing extremely well. Now, our defense is going to have a tough test against this Wolfpack running game. I think we'll have some advantages defensively in the passing game. But, you know, when you're playing on the road, anything can truly happen, right? It just takes a little momentum to go, you know, the other team's way, and next thing you know, you find yourself down big. So hopefully we can try to avoid that. Now, NC State does start out with the ball, so here we are on their first possession, opening drive of the game. Finley hands it off to Allen to the right side. He gets the outside edge. He cuts it further to the right, and finally is going to be brought down by Darby after he picks up 21 yards. Now, we picked up about halfway through the drive, and Allen's already got 3 rushes for 30 yards so far in this one. 1 minute into the game, and our rushing defense is struggling big time. So now Finley's going to come out, setting the shotgun once again. Has the snap, hands it off to Allen right up the middle. Allen bowling people over and pushing forward, picking up 6 yards right there. And Finley was actually the pistol formation, not the shotgun, as I thought. So 2nd and 4 here at the 15-yard line. They are well inside the red zone, looking to try to punch this one in. Finley's going to be in the pistol formation once again, 3 wide. Hands it off to Allen right up the middle. Got a hole. Allen stumbles and is finally brought down. 13 yards on that rush. He's got almost 50 yards here on their opening drive. That's how bad our defense is getting socked in the mouth right now. So here comes Finley out in the pistol formation once again. 2 tight ends to the left. Has the snap, hands it off, going to the right to Demi, and he's going to get stopped for a 1-yard loss on that one. Looks like Dix Jr. came through, put the hit on him, and is able to bring him down. DJ making the play behind the line. That's going to make it 2nd and goal now from the 2-yard line. So that was a big stop for us, the first negative play of the game that we got them to have. So trying to repeat that. Here they come out 4 wide, shotgun formation. Finley has the snap, option to the right side. He tosses it over to Allen, who's going to march in untouched. Now Finley took a shot. He took a shot there for sure. But he does get the ball off to Allen, who marches in for the touchdown. Now here we are a little later in the first quarter, about just over 4 minutes to go. Credible drops back to pass, tries to squeeze it in, and he's going to be picked off, intercepted by Wright, who goes down immediately. The first turnover of the game. We had it look like McLean coming across the middle there, a little deeper, so we tried to drop that one into him, just unable to get it going. And we do throw that interception, and that's going to result in a Wolfpack touchdown. So now we're trailing 14-0 here at the start of the second quarter. This time we hand it off to Trayshawn Ward. He's going to pick up 9 yards. We're going to have to get something going. Ward's got 5 rushes for 37 yards, so pretty good start for his day. We need to probably make that a focus for us here in this one. So like I said, trailing by 2. Here we come out with a 2nd and 1 and an offset shotgun formation. Credible has the snap. Throws it out to West on the right side, breaking tackles, pushing forward, and he fumbles. West fumbles, and that's going to be recovered by the Wolfpack. The 2nd turnover in as many drives for our offense. You've got to be kidding me. Now, our defense did a great job holding them to 0 points after that fumble. So here we come back once again, trying to drop it off to West, and Wright's going to pick it off one more time. 3 drives, 3 turnovers. We are just scrambling right now. It seems like we don't know what to do. We have to get some form of momentum going. We tried to drop that into West. He had a little bit of an angle, but just could not get the pass to where we needed it to be. So now the Wolfpack come out with a 2-score lead here and the 3rd turnover in a row. Finley with possession, throws it to the left side, and Lundy almost knocked it out from his hands, but just couldn't as Porter Brooks makes the catch. And Finley is 7 of 9 for 70 yards, and he did get the 2nd touchdown that they scored through the air. So now Finley comes out in a shotgun, 4 wide set, has a snap, hands it off to Allen, who's going to get blasted. Finally, we get through. Our defensive line makes some noise as Jackson comes through and bowls Allen over behind the line for a 4-yard loss, making it 2nd and 14 here in this one. So they're going to come out in the shotgun once again. Finley has the snap, scans over, drops it off for the screen pass. Allen on the right side. He's got blocking, breaks 1 tackle, and Darby finally brings him down. After a gain of 4 yards, that'll get him back to the original line of scrimmage and make it a 3rd and 10 from the 19-yard line here. 7.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. It has been kind of back and forth more for their side, if you count all the dang interceptions we're throwing. So 3rd and 10 now as they come set at the line in a shotgun formation. Send a receiver in motion. Finley looks over the defense, has the snap, hands it off to Allen, who's blasted one more time. Jackson does it again, 3-yard loss this time. And that's going to push them back 4th and 13. They are going to have to try to kick a field goal here. So it's a 2-touchdown lead right now, and they are trying to extend it to make this thing a 3-score game, as that one is up and right down the middle. So it is a 3-score game here in the first half. We are trailing 17-0. Now needing to get something going. Here we are on our ensuing drive, coming out in a shotgun formation, 4 wide. Credible has the snap, drops back, fires over to McLean, cuts up the middle, pushing forward. Malik McLean for 20 yards right over the middle, and that's a big-time gain for him, his first catch of the evening. As we have now got something going a little bit down to the 23-yard line on the Wolfpack side of the field. Looking for some more momentum to be built here, as we're about 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Credible comes set, shotgun, 4 wide once again. Hands it off toward to the left side, has a little hole, bounces off a blocker, and is unable to get too far as he does still pick up at least 1 yard on that. He's got 72 yards on 9 carries so far in this game. A pretty good first half for him. We just need to keep feeding him the ball. So 2nd and 9. Credible in a shotgun, 3 receivers to the left side. Has a snap, scans over, fires it over the middle. He's got Johnny Wilson, who makes the catch for 17 yards, and that's going to put him down at about the 3-yard line, it looks like. Oh, no, the 5-yard line. My mistake. It looked like closer to the 3, but hey. So at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal, now is something working. Credible in a shotgun formation. It's going to be an option keeper. Up the middle, just incredible into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As the Seminoles are finally on the board here, 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Now our defense pulled off a great stop there on the Wolfpack next drive, so we do still have 1.5 minutes left here in this first half, trying to get something going, capitalize on that momentum. We almost throw an interception. Cecil Powell deflected that one away, almost intercepted it though. Credible's having a rough day, 5 of 9 for 62 yards, 2 interceptions. He was a leading Heisman candidate. I don't know if he will be, at least right now after this first half. He's not shown to be one. Now Credible, blitz comes, 2nd and 10, fired it at the left side. He's got Wilson down the sideline, who runs out of bounds after a gain of 21 yards. And that's going to get us moving here. His 2nd catch of the day for 38 yards total, as we are now at our own 34-yard line, minute 16 remaining, but the clock has stopped after he ran out of bounds. Now we come set, shotgun, 3 wide, 3 to the left once again. Credible has the snap, drops back, rolls out to his right. He's got space. He's going to take it himself, and he slides down at that point as he does get to the 50-yard line right there. So a smart decision made by Credible to take off once that hole opened up, because it really didn't look like the passing lanes were there. And with the first down, the clock does stop until everything gets set, so at least we can take some extra time off. So now under 50 seconds remaining. Credible has the snap, drops back, still looking for a man open, finds it over. He's got McLean down the left side once again. Brought down at about the 18-yard line. Malik McLean for 31 yards this time, as he gets a big-time gain all the way down to the 19-yard line with a 1st and 10. Now we do let the clock run down some. Once again, just want to limit their ability to have an offensive possession. Fired over to McLean again on the 1st and 10, and he's brought down this time at the 5. And we will use a timeout now to regroup, regain ourselves, and come to with 15 seconds remaining and an opportunity to get ourselves right back in this one. So 1st and goal. Credible has the snap. Drops back. Blitz comes. Fires it over the middle for McLean. Looking for him for about a 4th time in this game. 3rd time on this drive, and is unable to find him. It does get deflected to the turf. And that's 2nd and goal now from the 5. 11 seconds are remaining. Here they come out to the line at the 5. 3 receivers to the left side in a shotgun formation. Credible has this set. Looks over the defense. Has a snap. Stands tall. Fires it over. He's got McLean. Catch number 4 of the game. 3 on the drive. And it's touchdown number 1 for him as we got ourselves right back in this thing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Malik McLean comes running right across the middle on that slant, and he makes that catch for the touchdown, and that's going to get us into halftime, thankfully. Still trailing, but only by 3 now. We have really kind of started stepping up the notch here, especially on the offensive side, figuring out how to get past their 3-3-5. You see some different variations, or at least it feels like you do, of that 3-3-5 defense. Theirs started out real effective, obviously, in the first quarter. We were able to kind of start picking it apart. It really is just kind of how you separate out your runs versus, your passes, where you can go across the middle and all that type of stuff. So, got to keep that in mind as we go forward in this game. Malik McLean having a great evening so far. He's got the touchdown. He's got 4 catches for about 70 yards, give or take, on this one. So we did kind of figure things out. Now, 3 straight turnovers on your first 3 possessions, that will hamper your ability to have a lead in a game. So once again, as long as we can cut that part out, we should be able to, I think, continue to build upon what we did at the end of the first half and actually continue to add points on the board. But that is going to be a big detail, is cutting out all of those turnovers that we had. 3 of them, 2 interceptions, and then the fumble by our tight end West after he picked up the first down, just fighting for extra yards. It happens, but you hate to see it. So that is going to be the halftime. And here we come out now in our opening drive of the 3rd quarter, just under 7 minutes remaining. Credible is going to be in a shotgun. 3 wide. West slot right. Credible has the snap, drops back, fires it over to West over the middle, and this time he holds on to it, Jackson West, for 24 yards. And that's going to be a big-time play, especially on a 3rd down. Credible's now 11 of 16 for 179 yards with the 1 touchdown and the 2 interceptions still. But that is a pass that has kept this drive alive. And now we are at the 22-yard line here in scoring range, ready to, I think, at least hopefully, tie it up. If we can't take a lead, let's at least keep ourselves in position to tie the game. Now 1st and 10. Hand that one off to Ward to the right side, and he's going to get smashed behind the line. They brought that linebacker delayed blitz, it looked like. Devon Betty comes flying through and just puts Ward to the turf. Nowhere to go for him on that, as he stopped for a 1-yard loss. So that's going to make it 2nd and 11 for us here at the 23-yard line. Credible's going to be in a shotgun. We got 3 wide, 2 back set. Ward to the left, has the snap. Fires it over to Toafili over the middle, lowering his shoulder, and Toafili got blasted after that 10-yard. He got 10 yards on the reception, but my goodness, he tried to man up. He tried to step up, and he got put down right where he was when he ran into that defender. So 3rd and 1 now after that effort by Toafili. And this time we hand it off to Ward up the middle, pushing forward and falling over, guys. Trayshawn Ward picks up 7 yards and the 1st down. He's got 81 yards on 14 carries so far today. Giving him the ball, getting him back in the running game, letting that be a focus, has, I think, have been a big part of our success. And it has helped open stuff up in the passing game. So now from the 7-yard line, we have a 1st and goal. Credible is going to be in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers, 2 bunch right with West. Has the snap, drops back, rolls out to his right, drops it off to West in the flat, lowering his shoulders. Jackson West for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. More than made up for his fumble in the first quarter on that play right there. Lowering his shoulder, ran over number 36, forced his way into the end zone. And that would give us the lead. Now here we are at the start of the fourth quarter. It is 21-20 here. NC State trying to come back as they hand it off to Allen to the left side. Lundy chases him down. Lundy with a great stop right there. Allen almost to that century mark. You kind of find it hard to imagine we're going to hold him under 100 yards with the first quarter that he had. But hey, hopefully we can stick to it. 2nd and 11 now here at the start of the fourth quarter for the Wolfpack offense. They've only been able to manage a field goal since that 17-point first half. So Finley is going to be in a shotgun. He's got 3 wide sets. Comes in scanning. Chased out of the pocket by Verse. Drops off to Tuttle. Bounces off guys. He fumbles. Lundy picks it up. Goes forward and Lundy stumbles down at about the 11-yard line. The turnover we needed. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we get that one finally, DJ Dix Jr. comes through and blasts Tuttle and knocks that ball free. DJ with the forced fumble. And now we've got an opportunity to expand on this 1-point lead. So here we come set to the line at about the 10.5-yard line here. We're going to be in a pistol formation, 3 wide. Credible. Making changes at the line. Has the snap. Drops back. Rolls out to his right. He's got space. He's going to take it himself. Credible into the end zone. 12-yard touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And that's going to extend this lead. And with the extra point, we will be up 8 points. So a touchdown and 2-point conversion. The worst we can do is have them tie us right now at this moment. Now our defense stepped up and made the stop it needed. So here comes our offense to try to really put this game away. On 1st and 10, handed off to Ward to the left side, lowering his shoulders. And he picks up 7 yards. That's going to give him on top the century mark now, as he's got 106 yards on 19 carries. So just under 4 minutes to go here. Our defense did make 1 stop. So if we can get a touchdown on this, that'll pretty much put this game away. On 2nd and 3, they bring a heavy blitz, fires it to the left side. He's got McLean for another big gain, 25 yards. Malik McLean, 95 yards on 5 catches today, and that was a big one. As he got free on the little wheel route down the sideline, Credible was able to find him, put the pinpoint throw on. Probably should have thrown it a little earlier. But, hey, still made the catch. Gets us down to the 13-yard line here as we continue to move the clock and get this ball into the end zone, hopefully. Credible now in a pistol formation. Sends Ward in motion. Has the snap. Rolls out to the right. He's got some space, but he slides down after a gain of 7. Smart move to keep the clock going and to avoid taking that hit. So 2nd and 3 now from the 7-yard line. Here comes our offense. This is where we make our bones, right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the opportunity. All right, we haven't gone undefeated in a single season with Florida State yet. This is a big step in becoming that undefeated type of team. As we lower our shoulders, once again, Ward picks up 2 yards, and that's going to force the Wolfpack to use a timeout and make it 3rd and 1. Putting teams away is a big sign of a national champion, right? We were able to do that after the Michigan game last season, but this season we were looking to turn it around. Go have that season of perfection. And NC State has given us all we can handle. And they're bringing a blitz now. We get Russ McLeod. He's hit into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we are able to now make this a 2-score ball game here in the final couple minutes. And that is all we would need to win this game. We came back from trailing by 17 points to winning by 15, holding them to only a field goal in the second half. But that's what I was talking about before that last McLeod touchdown, is putting teams away. They couldn't do that to us. They just weren't ready for it. Maybe they got the lead too quick, something like, I don't know what it was. But we were able to fight back. Last season, we failed to put a couple teams away as the season drew on. We started to blow people out, but we still had some close games, and that's where you kind of want to step away to become that true, type of dynasty team. The true powerhouse is you put teams away. So even though we were trailing by 17 in the first half, we came back, and not only did we beat them, but we put them away there at the end of the fourth quarter, drove that nail into the coffin, and we come out with our first game on the road with a victory against a top 10 opponent. That was a big time win for us. Now comes our second game of the road trip. Second out of, I believe, 4 in a row. Here we are on the road against Louisville at their stadium. And this is, Louisville's having a down year. They are 4-3 on the season, so take it for what it is, right? But once again, when you're playing on the road, anything can happen. We saw that last game where NC State got out to a 3-score lead on us. So we've seen anything happen in a game before. Now we just have to be better prepared for it. And Louisville comes out to play, right? Now, this is not the same, Lamar Jackson, Heisman, Louisville type team, but they are still a team that is upset-minded. They are still looking for that statement win this season, and a win against the #1 Florida State Seminoles could definitely do that for them. Put them over, put them at the mark for the year. This would be a series, not only just a series devastating loss for us, but it would be, a team win for the ages for Louisville. So we've got to make sure to avoid the upset. And in fact, here we go, get started. We were forced to punt on our opening drive, and Louisville is now starting on their opening drive here as they are moving down the field at the plus side, handing off to Cooley, pushing forward. Who knows, couldn't bring him down, and finally Darby and the rest of the defense collide on him. Coley's got 55 yards on 5 rushes. Our rushing defense is starting out slow again for the second straight week in a row. Maybe it is being on the road. I'm not exactly sure. We will have to figure that out. So here they come out from the pistol formation. Hand to the right side. Cooley this time gets stopped for a 1-yard loss. Darby comes flying through. Great job by him. Darby and Josh Wright. They both come flying in to make the stop behind the line. Good job by this defense to bring him down. So 2nd and 11 here, just under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Doman is from the pistol formation, hands it to Cooley to the right side. McCall finally comes across the field to make the tackle. But he gained about 8 yards on that one, and it's now 3rd and 3 here inside the red zone. As the Cardinals come back out once again in a pistol formation, 3 wide set, tight end to the left side. Doman has the snap, play action, rolls out left, fires it quickly. He's got a man open. He's got Huggins Bruce in the end zone as they make the catch. His first pass of the day for Brock Doman goes 14 yards into the end zone. And Louisville opens up with a quick lead for us here in the first quarter. Now here we are a little later in the second quarter, still trailing 7-0. As we roll out to the right, try to throw it deep, and they jump up and almost intercept that one. Minkins almost intercepts it, threw that one a little late. Credible, once again, struggling on the road. 2 of 5 for 18 yards to get this thing started. We've got to have a better start. If he truly wants to win the Heisman, he's got to play better as well. Now on 2nd and 10, he's going to find Ja'Kai Douglas for 6 yards, coming right over the middle there, and he picks up, like I said, the 6 yards to make it 3rd and 4 to the 37-yard line of the Cardinals, as we are at least moving forward some. Now we've been able to keep it to a single-score game right now, but we've got to start putting points up. We cannot just relax with this. Credible's going to be in a shotgun, 5 wide, has the snap, fires it over to Johnny Wilson on the left side, breaking tackles, and finally stumbles and falls forward at about the 18-yard line now. That was his first catch of the day for Wilson, putting him about 17 yards on that reception. And that's going to get us another set of downs and into the red zone and a little bit more momentum building our way. So here we come set at the line. Now we're going to be in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. McClain, slot left, hand it off to Toafili to the right side. And you may be asking yourself, why is Toafili in the game and not Trayshawn Ward? Well, Trayshawn Ward is out for this game because he suffered a mild concussion on our opening drive. So our offense has been struggling without him in it, to say the least. Now Credible comes out on a 2nd and 10 in a shotgun play action. Fires it to the left side. They undercut that one and knock it away. We were looking for Ja'Kai Douglas there in that left front corner of the end zone, but unable to get it to him. Credible, 4 of 8 for 41 yards so far this afternoon. Like I said, it's a little bit of a rough start for him. Now he's going to come out in a pistol formation this time, 3 wide. They bring a blitz. Credible fires it to the right side. He's got Douglas for 19 yards out of the 19 and a half that we needed. They're not going to give us a touchdown. You've got to be kidding me. 1st and goal here, an opportunity to get this game tied up. Credible is going to be in a pistol formation, 2 tight ends set. This time it's going to be an option keeper, and he's going to take that one into the end zone untouched. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Just Incredible is playing an excellent performance right now, at least on the ground. Through the air, little bit of a struggle, but on the ground right where he needs to be. Now a little later in the first half, Louisville with possession of the ball and under a minute 20 seconds remaining as they are trying to get a score to take the lead at half. They drop it off to Melton, bounce off one tackler. Wright finally comes in and makes the tackle as Des Melton picks up a 3-yard reception. Doman is 5 of 5 for 49 yards in the first half. That's all he's done, 5 passes. That was one of them right there. So we've just got to contain this rushing offense, and I think we can really contain this team. Now Doman fires that one over the middle to Myers, breaking tackles, and Brandon Myers picks up 27 yards, as that's going to get them down to about the 3 or 4 yard line. Looks like they're going to place it at the 3. And a first and goal set up just over a minute remaining. Now they did call timeout, so the clock has stopped. Doman under center, hands it off to Cooley up the middle, and he pushes his way in. Travion Cooley from 3 yards out, right there to basically at the end of the first half. Louisville will take a halftime lead against us here. Now we're the number 1 team, and I'm feeling we can come back against this team. Like, they are a beatable team. We've held them so far, except for the 2 drives, so we can come back. But I can't imagine any way we hold the number 1 ranking, even with a win. Like, that's going to be just shocking if we're able to pull that off, especially with the playoff rankings, starting to be out after this game. So now the one spotlight is our rushing game. I know Ward is out, but Credible's doing a pretty good job. He does have the touchdown on the ground. It's one of those things we got to keep it going. Like, we have to find that sweet spot between our rushing and our passing. And right now, 84 passing yards to 43 rushing yards. You go, oh, well, you have almost twice as much, but it's really the number of passing that we're throwing and how successful they are. So, got to keep that in mind. Now let's jump into it here in the second half. 5 minutes ago in the third quarters, we find Ja'Kai Douglas coming all the way across the field for 13 yards. Great job to roll out by Credible over there to give Douglas that extra time he needed. And he spots him coming across right past the right hash marks. And he's going to make that catch and the first down. So now 1st and 10 for the Seminoles offense as they come out 3 wide because West is in the slot to the right. Toafili to the left, and the clock was running down. We had to burn a timeout. We saw the blitz coming from the safeties, and so we had to decide to change the play up at the last second, but it was just taking too long to get all that stuff done, so we do burn a timeout. Now 1st and 10 here, still in the third quarter, 4.5 minutes remaining. Credible at the play action, drops back, fires it over to Wilson on the left side, who gets hit and pushed out of bounds, but he gains 20 yards in the meantime. Johnny Wilson, his 4th catch for 60 yards in total this afternoon. A great little route right there. Perfect timing by Credible to throw when he did. And that's going to get us moving and into the red zone. At least we should be right on the brink. Yeah, we're well into the red zone at the 12-yard line. So here we come now from 12 yards away from tying this game up if we can punch our ticket into the end zone. Credible now is going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide this time. Has the snap, scans over the field. Tries to take off, and he's going to be hit and sacked for a loss of 4 yards. Good coverage by the defense led to that one. And by the time we abandoned the pass play and started to try to scramble with it, the blocking broke down, and they got through for the sack. So a loss of 4 yards right there. 2nd and 14. Credible in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. It's going to be an option keeper. Pushes it out to the right, lowering his shoulders. Credible picks up 9 yards on that rush. He's got 24 yards in total with the touchdown counting earlier in this game. So now under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, we're facing a 3rd and 5. As Credible comes set in a shotgun formation, drops back. They bring a blitz, fires it over. Malik McLean, touchdown Seminoles. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. McLean with the great catch coming over the middle on that slant pattern. He's been held in check for most of today, unlike last game. But hey, he came through for us when we needed him. So now here come the Cardinals with the 1st and 10 here in the fourth quarter. Dropping that pass off to Mortimer. And Devin Mortimer gets caught for a 1-yard loss. on that throw. Brock Doman tried to get the screen pass off to him, but it was read beautifully and the tackle made. And so now that's 2nd and 11. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Game is tied at 14. Has a pistol formation, has a snap, option keeper. McCall chases him down. Brock Doman nowhere to go with it. He couldn't turn up the field because we were in hot pursuit, and he kept trying to go around the outside, but McCall has too much speed and closed that gap and put him to the turf. So 3rd and 12 now here from about the 41-yard line for the Cardinals. They are 4 of 9 on 3rd down conversions, so hopefully we can make them 4 of 10. Now Doman has a snap. It's going to be a screen pass, and it falls incomplete. And probably better that it did, I guess, because we were going to hit him for about a 5-yard loss on that play. So we do force him to punt, and here we are on the ensuing drive. Just over 4 minutes to go. Credible has a snap, drops back, fires it deep over the middle to Ja'Kai Douglas, who's brought down after a gain of 19 yards. He's got 73 yards on 6 catches this afternoon. Douglas has really come through for us, especially on these longer, slower developing routes in this game. So 1st and 10. 3 minutes and about 40 seconds remaining. Credible drops back, fires it over to Toafili, bounces off one tackler, and is finally brought down after a gain of 4. His 2nd catch coming out of the backfield this afternoon. He's got 12 yards in total. So 2nd and 6 now from the 28-yard line on the plus side of the field. As we continue to work the clock, we got to find that delicate balance between pushing the ball forward and still working the clock. Now on 2nd and 6, play action. Credible drops back, fires it over. Looks like he was trying to hit West. Or is that, I think that was Russ McLeod over there in the right flat. But just a bad throw since he's on the move. Looks like his feet may have slipped out from under him or something. Just bad mechanics. And it falls incomplete. So 3rd and 6, 3 minutes remaining. Credible is going to be in a shotgun formation. They bring a heavy blitz. He drops back, fires it to McLean, who gets brought down. Malik McLean couldn't get extra yardage. And now that we see it, Toafili came out of the backfield a little late, was actually wide open on that one. So 4th and 2, and we're actually going to go for it. I cannot trust my defense. I don't want them to be in a position to fail. All right, and so I'd rather have a whole game all over the field without a tie ball game, but Toafili does it. We didn't want our defense to be put in a poor position to try to hold them from getting a touchdown, and so now we got the 1st down. Although now that I think about it, we could have kicked a field goal. Probably should have. But hey, it worked out for us in the end. Ja'Kai Douglas now over the middle, picking up 12 yards and a big-time reception all the way down to about the 7-yard line, as he's got 85 yards on 7 catches this afternoon. So here we go. This is a drive to put it away. Once again, you may struggle as a championship team, but when you get the opportunity to put a team away, you have to do it. And this is that opportunity. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Toafili to the right side. He cuts it up the middle. Brought down after a gain of 3. So the clock is continuing to move right now. Louisville not using any of their timeouts at this point. Not sure why. But I can't complain. You know. Under 1 minute remaining, 2nd and goal. Credible in a pistol formation. Option keeper lowers his shoulders, and he's going to get hit hard and put down to the turf after a gain of 1 yard. Might want to be careful with that one. Great read by that linebacker to come back and hit Credible after chasing down the running back. So here we go now, 3rd and goal. The clock is still moving. Louisville still not using their timeouts. Credible has the snap, drops back, fires it to the left side, and they almost intercept it. Trey Franklin deflects that one, went up for the interception, just couldn't put his hands on it. So 20-yard field goal to give us the lead in this game. Oh, we haven't really put them away. This is the opportunity, though. This is the moment. Antifreeze activated, and yet we're still frozen. But the boot is up, and it is good from 20 yards out. That's going to give us the lead 17-14 with 6 seconds remaining in this game. They will probably have one Hail Mary shot at most. And, yep, here it is, their final Hail Mary shot. Big-time win for us on the road against a 4-3 team if we can hold them. Doman has the snap, drops back, fires it deep down the left hash marks, goes up for it. They make the catch. Higgins Bruce makes the catch, but he's brought down by Darby. 50-yard gain, but no more after that. So we will escape Louisville with a win. Oh my goodness, that was a tough one. And we're just halfway through our road trip, everybody. We still got to play Miami next week, and they're going to be another top 5 opponent. And I don't think we're going to be number 1. So we'll have to see what happens with the rankings on that. Now, in the meantime, I do want to remind y'all, if you have not hit the subscribe button, to go ahead and hit that button. If you did like today's video, give us a thumbs up. If you're excited about the new college season, football season coming up here in just about 80 days, give us a thumbs up as well. And hit that little bell icon to be notified of all Champion Sons content, whether it's football, baseball, hockey, anything we got on the channel. That way you can be notified of it all. And yeah, so definitely thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for all the support y'all have shown. It has been crazy over the last few months. I cannot thank y'all enough for the way we've seen the channel grow. Now, in the meantime, let's go and take a look at the rankings here, as we have dropped to number 2 in the country, which is understandable. I mean, I can see us being there at number 2. So it's one of those things. It is what it is. We just got to continue to play and play a little better and survive this road trip, and then that'll put us where we definitely need to be, right? So, all right, but everybody, on that note, once again, I just want to thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for the support, and I will see y'all in the next episode. So as always, everybody, stay safe, and, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.